up my cup. I put on a song that I don't know how to sing. Make up the words so I don't have to think. Here comes my favorite part, where I drink too much and I speak from the heart. I give up sometimes when it hurts. I get buzzed sometimes cause it works. Yeah, I was looking for answers, but I found an anthem instead. I give up sometimes when it hurts, and I know that my rhymes ain't perfect, but I was looking for answers and I found an anthem instead. Yeah, I'm no Superman, more like Clark Kent in a phone booth outside my old Bed-Stuy apartment where everything changed. She said I seem different and I said I feel the same. So don't get me started, who's more broken hearted? You flirting with the shadows, but I'm one with the darkness. Well, that's life as an artist, you bottle up the pain. You sing it to the people with a smile on your face. I give up sometimes when it hurts. I get buzzed sometimes cause it works. Yeah, I was looking for answers, but I found an anthem instead. I give up sometimes when it hurts, and I know that my rhymes ain't perfect, but I was looking for answers and I found an anthem instead. Yeah, and I found an anthem. Yeah, and I found an anthem.
I give up sometimes when it hurts. I do drugs sometimes cause they work. Yeah, I was looking for answers, but I found an anthem instead. I give up sometimes when it hurts, and I know that my rhymes ain't perfect, but I was looking for answers and I found an anthem
Are you kidding me? I'm getting sick of the industry. I've had enough of the make-believe. Oh please, am I lost or found? I'm getting sick of the ups and downs. No need to give me the runaround. I'm out.
This shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell.
Hey everybody! Oh my gosh, we're live! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here right now. It's been like a year, I think, since I streamed last, or something crazy. I don't think I've streamed since I moved to Portland. Wow. Anyways, I see there's like a few viewers in here, so I see a few people in chat already. Hi, Emily! So good to see you in there. And shout out to Andrew, my husband, Japan Cakes, for setting this all up for me, because it's like seriously so much tech work just to like get this going. It's crazy. Like I don't even know if I could do it by myself. But anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to finally play with you guys again. I feel like it's just been forever. So if you guys are watching, just say hi in chat. Come and hang out with me. I can finally de-stress after today. Whew. I'm excited just to color. I haven't colored in a long time actually too, so this is like it's good. If you guys are having trouble with the link I sent you on, I think it's on stories and like Instagram stories and on my Facebook page, there's a link to my document for the coloring page we're gonna do. This is it right here. So we're doing some fall leaves. So if you guys, if you aren't getting that link, or if it's not working for you for some reason, just scroll down on YouTube. Just hit that little arrow and there's a link to it on YouTube. So, hi Kim. Someone in there. Oh, it's my friend Kim. Hi, yay. I don't know a lot of your guys' usernames, so you have to tell me who you are. Yeah, let me know if you guys are having problems with that link. And then how about this? Let me know in chat what you guys are coloring with tonight and if you're gonna color along with me. So I'm gonna be using Prismacolors because I'm basic and I love colored pencils and I love Prismacolors. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys are doing. Let me know if the music is too loud or anything too. Alright, let's switch over. So this is kind of like new for me, the setup, since we just got it going tonight. So I might have to, like, you know, change things up as we go, but whatever. Hi, April. Welcome. Good to see you in chat. Yeah, looks like, okay, which leaf should I start with? I kind of feel like maybe this one or this one, like a big maple leaf. Show you guys some leaves that I collected from my backyard. They're kind of starting to die already, and I'm like, no. I seriously just collected them today, and like the color is already fading. It's so crazy. I even tried to keep them wet because I realized, like, maintain their colors. But, like, look at how cool these are. Look at this. Is that cool? So this is why I wanted to do this, because we have this incredible Norway maple tree that's growing in our backyard. And these are the leaves that it makes. It's like these really bright colors and this weird variegation going on. I really appreciate. Like, I don't know, I hadn't seen anything this cool before, like the dark purples and oranges. Look at this one that I found. Love that. Isn't that cool? Like, I was like, so cool. So anyways, like, let's start. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is so cool. I really just wanted to connect again too with you guys because, yeah, it had been a while. So I think when I first started streaming the first time, it was because the pandemic started and like I was stressed out and like, I don't know, we just didn't know what was going on. Stressful, right? And so I was like, maybe I should just stream because we're stuck at home, you know? And I did it a few times. It was really fun. And then we moved to Portland and kind of like the rest is history. But I just like, we need to get back to it. And I could not leave these leaves alone. I had to draw them. I'm gonna do this one. Zoom in over here on this. Can you guys hear me okay? I have like the mic that I'm using is my computer's mic, so it's not super cool. A nice one. So I know the audio is probably not the best, but whatever. Let's see. Do this one. I lied. We're doing this leaf right here. Yeah. That's a little reference leaf. If you guys have leaves outside, like, the best reference to use. It's better than a photo. In my art studio right now. I'm cutting in and out a little bit. I'm so sorry. Hi, Barb. Good to see you in chat. Thanks for joining. Yay. Okay, so is my audio cutting out or is my video cutting out? Looks like my... I'm just gonna check my stream. Looks like we're good. So maybe it's the audio. So that probably just means that I need to stay close to the computer, I'm guessing. All right, so let's get coloring. Let's go. I don't have a plan for this, you guys. I'm just like going for it because I need this. Coloring. I need to do yellow. Okay, it's telling me about the audio. Thank you, Stephanie! Thanks for thinking out. Okay, I'll try not to turn my head. That's an issue. Okay, I got it louder. Okay. Alright, wait. So my husband said he's gonna try to fix the mic. Once he puts everything down, which is pretty clear. So I'm gonna turn my music down. Sorry guys, I know this is kind of like how it's beginning to start, but trying to get things right. Turn down my music a little bit. Okay, so I'm using this is I said sunburst yellow. You might not have this color. It's just kind of like a yellowish orange, kind of goldenrod color. I like to lay down like an orange or a yellow first, or just like a soft light color first. I'm gonna go off of this leaf, and I see that there's like mostly yellow and orange around where the veins are. So I'm gonna start off with that. Going really loosely, just kind of just opening up, kind of warming up. So how is everyone's night? What's everyone up to? Are you guys used to the time change? Because it's weird. It's weird, right? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And it's so weird and dark. Like we've never done it before or something. Hi, welcome, Joanna. Good to see you in there. Thanks everyone for chatting too. I love it. I love seeing your chat. Yeah, I really just wanted to like hang out with you guys and chat and I don't know. Just color together and connect again. I feel like I haven't connected with you all in so long. So it's kind of a fun way to do it, right? We can just color together where we're at. We can wear our pajamas. We can sip tea. We can do whatever. Oh, Barbie said Brandon's watching too. Oh my god, hi Brandon! Thanks for watching. So fun. Like I love how we can just connect with people so easily like this. I can't see your faces, but just your guys' chats are so fun. Like to see what's going on. It's just like so easy, you know? Alright, so what color should I do next? Let's see. I'm trying to look at the video too, how the colors are showing. Maybe I should do like a greenish brown, I feel like. Yeah, I might just go like section by section with these veins. I feel like a greenish brown. And cheers to whoever is having a sip with me. Cheers! So glad you're here. Hi, Mom! Oh my gosh, everyone say hi to Deborah. That's my mom. Okay, so let's do the next color. Ooh, artichoke. This color looks fun. I know I'm cheating because I have like the whole set of Prismacolors with like every single color. And I know you guys probably don't have that, but if you have like a greenish brown color, either way, that's what I'm going to use next. I'm using artichoke. Is anyone using something that's not colored pencils? So I'm just trying to notice how the colors are in this leaf. It's kind of splotchy and blotted, or kind of mottled in the middle of those veins. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna I'm just drawing like in circles. Do you guys think I should zoom in a little bit? Or are you good? Can you see okay? Are we using metallic gold? That's a great idea, actually. That'd be really similar to what I'm using. And I might even switch it up because I feel like this color is kind of dull to me. Oh, looks like my video is starting to skip a little bit. Are we having an error, I think? No. Let's keep coloring. Sorry if you guys are experiencing buffering. Yeah, I'm working in my art studio, so yeah, I'm like right by the house, but I don't think the Wi-Fi is going far enough. Maybe I might have to go inside. So you guys let me know, is my video buffering a lot, or what's going on? Are we good, or if it's doing it too much, I can go inside my house. So I have like super exciting news. Well, I don't know if you guys care, but for me it is at least. I had a site visit today in my backyard so that I can become have a certified habitat. Just on animal side. Anyways. Oh, you guys said it's good. Oh, that's good. Is this skipping for you? Because
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyways, I had a site manager come from actually I don't know what's the program. It's just the habitat, it's the certified habitat of Portland. program, and I'm just like really excited because I started the progress of the certification, which means basically we can get our backyard certified to be a habitat for pollinators and animals and things like that. And there's like different levels, and someone comes out and evaluates your yard and tells you like what you should plant and tells you what kind of invasive species you have that you need to remove. And then you have to do some like stormwater management, because with stormwater, it can, if it's running off into the streets, it's collecting a lot of pollutants, which eventually goes to the ocean, right? And then, so that's stormwater management, and then there's wildlife stewardship, so you're creating like pollinator habitats and bird baths or like bee houses or things like that, just like fostering nature in your backyard. And it's like so exciting for me. I'm just so excited to kind of like start this little endeavor. It'll be a lot of work and lots of gardening and planting and pulling weeds and stuff for sure, but it's just kind of like fun, like something to work towards. And you know, it's good to know, and it's really good to be aware of what's growing around me, because I have a really big backyard, and up here in Portland, it's just good to know, you know, what I should be pulling, because it's really hard if you're not familiar with the weeds and invasive plants. You don't know necessarily. I didn't know because, I mean, I'm not from here, so. Anyways, I'm excited. I have a little, like, plaque in the front of my house now, or the front of my yard. I feel special. So I think I'm going to move on now to like an orange color, I think. How is your guys' coloring going? How's it going? Are you guys like way faster than me because you're not talking and distracted? Ooh, I really like this area. This is really pretty. I think I might try to emulate this like orangish yellowish green. So I'm using orange, like actual basic orange. And let's do it. I'm gonna start adding it in. Let's see. I'm gonna add in that orange kind of just around. We're talking about like the sections. I'm just doing it like not right on the vein, but just like next to it, kind of. Really lightly. It's like a nice little layer. Someone commented on the music. Yeah, I don't even know what this is, but I like found it the other day, and then I told my daughter Emerald, who's 2.5, I was like, this is fairy music. And she got her little fairy wings on and she started dancing around. We were both dancing together, and it was just like a very sweet moment. It was very cute. And then this morning she asked me, she's like, Mommy, she said, play butterfly music. And I was like, oh, so cute. Yeah, Emily, it is really pretty up here. I love it. It's so gorgeous. It's just so different than where I was living in San Diego, so it's a nice change. It's definitely kind of magical, I feel like, up here. But I guess the Pacific Northwest is just magical in general. Just has that vibe, you know? I'm just really grateful to live in the nature. Like I'm super urban too. I live in Portland, so we're like in the city, but it's like we're just still surrounded by so much nature, so many trees. So how's everyone's coloring going? Are you guys doing good with your layering and stuff? It feels kind of weird for me because like I'm seriously jumping in here right now just cold turkey. Like I haven't colored in a while. Like seriously probably months. I mean, other than just like messing around and coloring with my daughter and stuff. But seriously coloring, yeah. I think the last thing I colored actually was my cover for my next book, which is coming out in February, so a few months. I think it's February 1st. So that one is going to be a floral book. I don't know if you guys have like seen it yet, but it's up on Amazon. You can do pre-ordering. I'm really excited about that one. If you guys want links to anything too, it's all in my YouTube, on just like under the little arrow on this channel, so you can find all the links. I think I'm gonna blend that orange into the vein now, you guys. I decided I think I want to just do that. I'm pretty slow at coloring, but I'm totally okay with that because it's kind of the point too. Like, I think for me, I really need to just like slow down and take time to do stuff, you know? And this is like a good exercise for me, like having this live stream and having deadlines. I really need things like that so that I actually do something, you know? That's just how I am. I really need that for motivation, to be honest. Especially when I'm really busy with just like with being a mom. Like even tonight, I mean, I know it's really late for a lot of you because there are some of you that are on the East Coast and stuff who couldn't even like tune in because it was so late, plus the time change. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's really hard though for me just to like do it earlier. I could try like maybe 6 o'clock next time, but it's still really hard because my toddler she's like obsessed with me, which is so cute, but I can't really leave her very long. And like at this time of night, it's harder at this time of night for both of us, you know, my husband and I, so yeah, that's why it's like easier for me to do it later because then she goes to bed. Like right now, Andrew's putting her to sleep, so. But I mean, tonight she would not let me put her down. Still, just needs me to like hold her. It's funny. It's sweet though. I mean, it's so cute. But I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, often like if I wait to do things till after she goes to bed, which is 8:30, then I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. Like I put her to sleep and I'm so tired. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower or just like go to bed. You know, it's a thing. It's intense, but I'm happy to be here right now and coloring with you guys. So awesome. Oh, thanks, Emily. You totally get it. I know. Yeah, there's a few mamas in this. Quite a few mamas in this, actually. So shout out to all the mamas right now. Cheers, mamas. You guys get it. Whew. Some nights are easier than others, but the nights are harder than the mornings, I feel like. All right, so I'm kind of adding in more like pressure. I'm gonna make sure my camera's not gonna, my battery's. Okay. Yeah, so what are they doing? I'm gonna add some red now. Let's do some red. I'm gonna use Scarlet Lake as the color. Well, I'll do that. Or maybe. I love Tuscan Red. Oh, that color is so good. But we'll do that. We'll do that one next. Let's see. Should I do Crimson Red? Yeah, Crimson Red. Let's do that. So I'm just using like a deep red. Crimson Red. I'm looking at my leaf too. I like how it kind of fades. So it's like a nice gradient. The yellow green kind of fades into the red. I kind of want to add little like vein, extra ones. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit if I can. Let's see. Looks like that's as far as I can go. So I'm drawing in little like lines for extra veins inside the other veins I drew. So I don't know if you guys all knew or all know this, but I also do coloring tutorials for an app. And it's on your iPhone or iPad called Color Therapy app. And I do tutorials all the time. And they're on YouTube. And they're also within the app too. So yeah, I video myself and teach you guys how to do digital coloring. So it's definitely different. You're not using like colored pencils with your hand, but you're using your finger to draw, and it's really fun. It's actually really relaxing too, and it's a totally different way of coloring, but I like it, and it's a lot of people like it actually. So I don't know if you're interested in that too, but that's another way you could try coloring. So how's everyone's colorings turning out right now? How's it looking? I'm gonna start to add some pressure. To add like a nice deep and dark layer in some of the sections. I think at the very end, when I'm satisfied with the color, I'm going to start to add in that like the dappled dark look, those little splotches. Those are so cool. I don't know if I love the little veins I've been drawing. Maybe I just need more. I'm not sure. Maybe darker. So another fun thing in my life is that we got backyard chicken. You guys probably know that if you've been following me on Instagram. But yeah, we've had them. We raised them as little chicks, and they're so cute. They're fully grown now, and they just started laying eggs like a month ago or so, which is it's been really cool. Still waiting on one of them to lay her egg though. She's an Easter egger type chicken, and she's supposed to have like blue or green eggs, so I can't wait until she lays her eggs. Can't wait to see what they look like. It'll be really cool. Yeah, it's really fun to have like just fresh eggs. in your backyard. It's crazy. They're definitely pretty destructive. I didn't realize they would be so destructive. We've had them free range the whole time. But recently we've been like, I don't know if this is the best. So I think we're gonna get a fence and just kind of like just fence them off a little bit so they have a run instead of free range to everything. Because they are pretty crazy with their like digging and scratching. Oh, Kim, I was just reading your chat. You said you're using Mara's colored pencils. Oh, that's so sweet. Are they like color? Are they Crayola or like what brand? Yeah, it's hard when you just have a few colors, but I mean, honestly, you can do a lot with a little bit. I think even with like Crayolas, I think you can get away with a lot. Honestly. I really do. And I mean, at the end of the day, I think the point of it too is really just to get into it and just like what you create and you know, let yourself relax and just kind of enjoy the process too, because there's less pressure. Sometimes I feel like it's even better having like using materials that are not as high quality. Hear me out, just because I feel like, again, like what I was saying, there's less pressure on yourself to make it something like amazing, and then you kind of relax, and then you can start to try new things maybe, or like practice something that you're not like worried about messing something up necessarily. So I think there's definitely pros to that. Like, just start using crayons. Like, who cares? So I don't know. I'm open to that. But I learned that in art school too, because you know, like when I was in high school, I was trying to do everything perfect, and even in art school too. But then, like senior year, it was a whole different thing, and it was like, okay, well, art is really subjective, obviously, and it's also really what you make of it. It's what you do with it and why you do it, right? That's really what matters at the end of the day, because it is so subjective. It is so personal. It's like, what's the point and what's the purpose of it? And you define that, right? Like other people can, of course, and we can assign meaning and we can assign value too, right? But I think it's really good and healthy to just kind of like let the rules float away and experiment, or else you'll never get anywhere with it. You'll feel too scared to try things. And if you mess up or if you don't like it, that's fine. You have to like be okay with that, because that's going to happen no matter what. Whoever you are, it happens to everyone. But that was a big thing for me, I think. A huge thing for me. Like the fear of messing up. And I still deal with that too. Oh my gosh, am I going to mess up this painting? Or, you know what I mean? Am I going to mess up this drawing? I'm so scared. But yeah. You get it. You get it, Kim. That's cool. Emily says, we just visited a friend's farm and they gave us some of the blue eggs. Oh, that would be so cool. You can make, like are you talking about an egg ornament or something? That's really cool. Aww. Oh, Kim, that's awesome. I'm glad it's not turning out bad. That's really good. Yay. Oh, Emily, I still haven't tried the ErgoSoft. I know, I need to do that. I really need to try those. Oh, Barb, you said Colleen is also a colorist. I want to see. That's so cool. Your guys' family is so creative. I love that. Alright, I'm looking for like a greenish. Ooh, moss, sage. Oh, moss green. Ooh. I think that one sounds good. Or should I do a little bit of the scarlet? Oh, I just did crimson. I think I'm gonna do Tuscan red right now. Uh-oh. Oh no, what happened? My battery died? Oh, sorry guys. I think my battery died. 1 second. No worries. Coming back. It should come back now. Let's see. Yay! Okay, yeah, Emily, I totally know what you're talking about. That's so cool. They must be beautiful. It's really cool. Oh, Barb, that must be so fun. Oh my gosh, what a huge family, too, you guys have. I love it. How fun. All the babies. Alright, so I'm gonna use this Tuscan red. It's a deep, you have like a deep burgundy or a brown. You can do a brown too if that's what you have. I'm just gonna color in the middle of a few sections. And I'm starting to add a lot more pressure to this, just to like add in deeper layers. Also, I think I want to make the veins this color. Yeah. So where I drew the veins, let's color those. I'm gonna burnish that. I'm gonna add a lot of pressure to it. Okay, so I think a lot of you guys are probably on the West Coast or Midwest. I don't think there's, I don't know, but I don't think there's a lot of East Coast people watching because it's really late there on a weeknight. So I'm trying to figure out really what's like the best time because for me, like I was saying earlier, it's really hard to do earlier. But I'm still curious about it. I can actually stream, sometimes I can stream during the day too. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best time for next time. Like if I did 6, I wonder if that, I don't know. Maybe that would be better for everyone or maybe not, maybe it's worse. I don't know. Hard to know. So Barbie said you're using mulberry. That's perfect. That's a really good one. Yeah, I think I like this. I'm coloring, so yeah, I'm coloring the veins. This darker Tuscan red. Again, you could try brown or you could try like a burgundy or like Barb's using mulberry, which would be perfect. You could try purple too, or even a deep green. So I'm also going to color this big middle vein that color too. And you guys, I mean, you guys can totally change it up. Do whatever you want. I would love to see what you guys are doing. If you end up finishing this too, I would love to see it. Or even if you don't finish it, I would still love to see it on like Facebook or Instagram. Tag me, I'll share it on my stories. I love it so much. Seriously love it. It's so cool. So cool to see you guys coloring something I've drawn. Like that's, it like seriously blows my mind. It's just amazing to me. It really makes me, it gives me like so much joy. Like when I see stuff on Instagram, I'm like, what? Because it's just really cool because you're like, first of all, this person is really good. This is amazing. And also, second of all, it's so different. It's something I would never like expect, or like the colors that they use, or like, wow, it blows my mind. One thing that, and this is something I've talked about before, but one thing I love about drawing flowers or leaves or like nature, anything from nature, is that nothing in nature is really like geometric, or I mean, I guess maybe there's a few things like the nautilus shell, but or like a sunflower. I don't know. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that nature is wild and free, and you can't really make mistakes when you're adding color or even drawing nature, because it's just so unique and different, and it does its own thing, and there's no rules, right? So I think that's something I love. That's why I love drawing like flowers and botanicals and stuff like that, because it can just be wild. And when you color it, I mean, the colors in nature too are really wild. It can be so different. I like that. I don't know. I feel like you can't mess up. You know what I mean? When you're drawing a flower or coloring a flower. That's my opinion. Maybe some people don't think that. But I like that. Like, yeah. You can't tell me that this leaf can't have, you know, something on it, you know? It works really well. Whereas I think drawing like portraits, I think that's a lot harder. I've done that before. Well, I enjoy that. Drawing people and stuff. It's really, 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 really hard to get the likeness of a person's face or their body. It's super, super hard. It's fun, but it's hard. And I felt like, to me, it's like more constricting. But that's a different style too. So I'm not really going for photorealism anyway. I think I like how this is turning out. I'm liking it. You like my fall, my shirt jacket that I'm wearing too? It's like so cozy, and I'm totally coloring the same colors. Yeah, Emily, it totally is true. Like, it is hard to match up all the time zones. I don't know. I mean, you can't make everyone happy, or like you can't help everyone be on the chat, you know. Oh yeah, Australia and the UK. I didn't even think about international. I'm just like, yeah. Weekends during the day, but oh yeah, but with kids it's hard. Yeah. I was thinking about streaming on weekends too, but again, like what you said, it's really hard with kids. Because you know, you have family time, and my husband actually streams too, you guys. He does DDR. So he does Dance Dance Revolution, if you know what that is, like the arcade game where you're like, it's like the dance game. And he's super good. It's like crazy good. It's so awesome. Like when I watch him, I'm like, how do your feet even move that fast? It's insane. Yeah, sometimes he streams too. But yeah, he's seriously good. It's like crazy. So, I mean, for me, I just like to go like little one section each, section by section, I guess. Some of you might want to do like the whole thing with your first layer and blah, 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 but I kind of want to see like how it's gonna turn out before I commit, you know? That's kind of like why I like to do a little section first before I do the whole thing. So I'm liking how it's turning out. I do want to add some dark green soon. Oh, Emily, Andrew streams on Twitch. I think I can't remember if his name is Japan Cakes or Quesadilla, but one of those. Yeah, his channel name. Okay, I'm gonna try to do some splotches now. I'm gonna start off with this moss green. It kind of looks like a sage green. It's like, it's kind of a warm green actually. Not sage, sorry. It's more of a warm green, but a sage green could work. Any like dark green would work too. I wouldn't use like a super bright green probably because we're drawing leaves that are fading, right? So I think maybe like a dull green or a brown. I'm gonna figure out how to do these splotches. I'm just gonna draw a little like little splotches, little circles maybe. I need to sharpen my pencil now. Okay, so I know there's some lurkers, you guys. Who's not chatting right now? I want to know who you are. So yeah, it's really good to sharpen your pencil because with a dull pencil, I feel like you're gonna press a lot harder and then you're not gonna get the results you want. So I would always sharpen it. I need a darker color. This isn't dark enough for me too. So I'm gonna get, I might do a dark brown. So I have dark umber. It's a really dark brown. Okay, so I'm just gonna layer, I think, just on top of that dark green that I just did with this umber. Making those splotches. Do I like that? I think I do. This is so cool. Look at this leaf. I can't get over this. I kind of want to color that really bad. I love that gradient. So insane. Okay. So I'm doing these splotches. I don't love how it's turning out, to be honest. But I'm just going to keep going, maybe adding a few more throughout. Oh, thank you so much, April. So glad you joined us. I totally get what you're saying about your toddler waking up 5 a.m. I get it. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon too. And yes, you're an hour ahead. Oh my goodness, definitely bedtime. And thank you so much for joining us. Daylight savings is hard. Luckily, we got lucky with Emerald because she actually we got back on track right away. So we put her to bed. Actually, we did her nap in her bedtime an hour later than normal. We didn't even try to transition it at all. We just like got straight on track, and she woke up at the right time. Like, so basically she woke up an hour later, which was so nice. So she didn't wake up at 5. I was like, thank God. I was so scared of that. And then the next day and today, same thing. She woke up at like normal time, which is like 6-ish. So thank goodness. But it's a struggle. When she was a little younger, it was definitely that was hard. So yeah, I'm just kind of varying these little splotches, like doing a few here, some there. Kind of like making it up. Again, you can't really go wrong because it's nature, right? So there's no rules. I like it. I think it looks good now. Might go back to my Tuscan red, which I use for the veins, and just kind of darken it even more. Just kind of fade. I'm just going to fade those lines really well. Maybe I'll add a little bit into the swatches here and there. You guys don't know, by the way, all of you who are in this chat, Emily Illustrator, who's chatting a ton, she's like an amazing professional colorist. She's incredible. So you guys should go check her out for sure. She knows her stuff. Might go back now with my first color, which I was using Sunburst Yellow, right? And I think, yeah. I'm just gonna burnish some areas and just really add some vibrancy. So I'm just pressing it down really hard. I want to see what you guys are doing so bad. I want to see how it's turning out for you. This is fun though. I really needed this. Just like a really good change for me. I've been doing a lot of painting lately, which I love. Like that's my true love, my true passion. I'm going back to my red now, the crimson red I was using, and just adding a little more in. More and more layers just to like really up that vibrancy. Anyways, yeah, so I've been doing a lot of abstract painting lately and doing lots of experimentation. It's been great. It's been so much fun. Now I've actually had my art studio now for a year, just a little bit over, actually a little under a year. We just started renovating last year this time, so it's crazy because this was like a little shed that it's like a 9 by 11 shed that the previous owner had, he was using it as a workshop as he was working on our house, as he was renovating the house. So it already had all this electricity and stuff. Hey, Kev! Hello, Kevin. That would be so cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do a weekly thing. But it's up to my husband if he wants to help me out with Emerald. Otherwise, I can wait till after she goes to sleep, but then it's pretty late for some people. But I definitely would want to do that. You guys want to see the art studio? I don't know if you've seen it already, but I can give you a little, I can show you a little bit. Possibly. Let's see if I can move this camera. I don't even know. This is all like a new setup for us, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Ooh, I'm moving it, so far so good. I'm not gonna be able to go very far, I don't think. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is so tangled. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear me very well once I move away, so I'll just do it really quick. Okay, wow. Somehow we're like really tangled. Okay. Oh, it's actually longer than I thought. Okay. So, oh, that's my face. Let me change the stream so you can see. Okay. It's a mess, sorry. It's super messy in here, but yeah, that's what I have going on over here. This is to my left. So I have a lot of art everywhere. Let's see if I can. This is like chaos right there. Insanity. So much paint and stuff happening. It's like I haven't cleaned up in a while. Sorry. But that's my life. This is it. So I have like organization and stuff. And more organization, and then here's all my colored pencils and my brushes, and I have more canvases and stuff down here. Sorry if this video is like really shaky. And then I have this desk. Oh, here's the workspace that I'm doing right now. My workspace. So that's my little setup at the moment. Yay! Got my little heater for my feet. We got a big old beautiful window out here. That's where the chicken coop is beyond. And big beautiful doors right there. That's it. So let's get back to the color game. Oh, and the chair I'm sitting on, I actually found on the street. Pretty cool. Get lucky sometimes, you know. All right, let's get this camera back on here. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, guys. Not mess, creative expression, says Emily. Yes, it definitely is. I mean, I like to be clean just because I can't really, sometimes I can't think when there's like too much chaos. I need it to be a little bit organized. And also if I'm working on a custom painting or if I'm doing a painting, I do have to have it like a level working space, and I have to have a clean area for sure. But yeah, recently I was doing some experimentation, so it's way more crazy. Yeah, it was pouring all night. It just stopped like kind of recently. But it's so nice to come in here too, and it's just like the rain is pouring and it's like so stormy out. It's been really windy too. I didn't know that Portland's so windy. Can you guys hear me good enough? I think I need to get an actual mic. I normally would have had one, but I'm using my own setup, and so it's basic. I'll get a real mic next time. Oh, I like that, Emily. You said it's called resetting to neutral. I like that a lot. I definitely need that. I like the way that you said that. I guess it sounds like it's a thing. I think it's really helpful to do that. Yeah, clutter, physical clutter makes my mind cluttered, so I don't really work that well with that. But I'm just not that great at being clean afterwards, because I'm like, I'm doing the thing like crazy. And then I'm like, okay, I did the thing and I'm done. I don't want to clean up. All right, so I feel like I want to try working on a different leaf now. What's Blue Yeti? Oh, that's cool that your husband coaches college students for that. Oh, I could see how that helps with studying. Oh, my mom says she's jealous of the camo green pencil. Yeah. Maybe I should get you some. Are you talking about you're probably talking about the moss green one. You know, you can buy them open stock with Prismacolor, which means you can buy one color from them. You don't have to buy a whole set. Can I do another leaf or keep going? I feel like I need to like move on because I'm crazy like that. Ooh, I really like this. Isn't that cool? I can't decide if I want to do this one, which for sure I do. That one's so sick. This is also cool too, but it looks similar to what I just did, so. Also, I found this one too. That's cool. Oh yeah, did I just show you guys? Oh. Yeah, I did. But this one is cool. Look at how deep and dark that is. It's like the darkest burgundy purple. It's almost black. It's incredible. This is the maple tree. This is called the Norway maple for our backyard, which is apparently it's a invasive species, which is a bummer. I really like this though. Should I do greens, you guys? You guys want to do greens, or should I do this? Okay, so should I do this greens and yellow area, or this burgundy dark purple brown? I feel like I'm so drawn to this burgundy purple brown, fiery, beautiful. Oh, it's a mic brand, Blue Yeti. Okay, actually, maybe I have heard of that. Cool. So Emily asked, for your coloring books, do you draw digitally or pen and pencil? I do pen and ink, yeah. And pencil too. Sometimes I just draw it. For this drawing, I just drew it with pencil and then went over it with ink. I don't like drawing digitally. I just want it to be organic. Just like natural for me. And I'm okay with like mistakes and stuff. Like I don't want to be drawing something digitally and then be like, oh, I can easily like fix that mistake, which is great. Like that works for a lot of people in so many ways. But for what I'm doing, I want it to just be very organic, you know, because I think my style is kind of organic. So it works better for me, I think. So I'm gonna move on to this guy, I think. Let's zoom in. All right. Look at that. Let's do that. That's so cool. I want a bright yellow, a rich yellow, maybe like a canary yellow. See what I got. Yeah, canary yellow. I feel like this is the jam right here. Let's do this. Canary yellow for the veins. I'm gonna draw these like fiery veins. You guys really slow at coloring like me too? Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just curious. Some people are probably faster because they're not talking. I don't know. All right, so I colored all the veins, and I think I'm gonna go outside of the veins a little bit too. So I'm feathering that yellow a little bit outside of the veins. Can you guys believe it's already gonna be the holidays? It like hit me after Halloween, which it always does. I'm like, wait, how is it already November? Like after Halloween hits, you're like, or after, you know, the next day, you're like, oh my gosh, it's November, which means next month is Christmas. How does that happen? All right, so I'm gonna go back, I think, to that crimson red because we want like a deep, rich red. And I'm just gonna start coloring the tips lightly and softly. So if anyone's wondering, I also have a coloring masterclass that I created, and the link is in my channel, under this video, so you can find that link. Yeah, it's called Coloring Masterclass, and there's a ton of video of like up close coloring and stuff, just the same way that we're kind of doing now. And I go over basic techniques. I also have my color workshop book. Some of the pages, there are some coloring pages in that book, and some of it coincides with my masterclass. So some of the pages we work on those in the masterclass too. So if you do have the color workshop book, coloring masterclass it works really well with it. So my preferred way of coloring is doing, it's called scumbling, but my version of it is just kind of like long overlapping ovals. That's kind of what I like to do. And some people do like back and forth strokes, which is fine. I don't feel like that covers the paper as well, but yeah. Actually, I'm really curious about what you guys are using for your paper. Did you guys just do printer paper for this? I'm assuming a lot of you did, which is totally fine. I'm just curious about how it's working for you. etc. And yeah, printer paper can work. You can do a lot with it. It's not going to be as good as other things, but yeah, I mean, you can still have a really good time coloring. There's going to be more like ridges and valleys in your paper because it's not quality like smooth paper, but you can still use it. I'm using Bristol board, which is a smooth paper. It's like really, it's kind of like a cardstock. It feels like cardstock, but it's really smooth. Yeah, so it's turning out really like fiery. I like it a lot. I might add some more yellow. I'm just going to move on to the next little section and just make my veins yellow, that canary yellow. Refill. Oh, Emily, you're the best. Oh my gosh. Thank you for recommending my work, my color workshop book. It's so sweet of you. I should try that cardstock. I've never tried it. Cool. Cheers to the printer paper, Kim. Yeah, I mean, I do tests on those all the time. I know a lot of people use it too, just because they're like, I want to color or whatever, and they're just like printing something out or whatever. And it's, yeah, you can totally use it. So my husband just recently got an Oculus headset, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, I know they've been out and stuff for a while, but we kind of waited to get one. He just finally got one. And I'm like, I can't believe we finally got one. And it's just amazing. Like, I can't believe I haven't tried it till now because it's mind-blowing. It was, yeah, I just like the night after he got it, I put it on and I was like, oh my gosh. And I seriously just like looked at things for like 2 hours. I played some games and stuff, and then I just watched a bunch of VR videos on YouTube for like 2 hours. Like, no joke. It was amazing though. Like just watching nature and all kinds of things that were filmed in VR. It was really cool. I'm like behind the game, but it was really neat. Okay, I think I want to move on to... I want to see how this leaf tip's going to look. So I'm going to move on. Let's see. Do I want to do that Tuscan red again? Because I haven't. I really like that color. I also need a purplish, so let's see what I have. Wow, interesting. I like just grabbed two different purples thinking I liked it, and they're both the same color. They're both Dahlia purple, so maybe it's a sign I need to use this color. I also have dark purple. That one looks good too. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do... Yeah, let's do this dahlia purple. This is cool. So if you don't have this one, it's really pretty. It's kind of like a pale neutral purple. But yeah, if you just have a purple, I would try that or a brown. So I'm just trying to emulate this leaf. I'm going to do the tip with that. So, oh yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I love this color. So I'm just layering over in each section. I kind of want that red to show through a little bit too, so I'm not going to go all the way to the vein. That's cool. It looks good. It's fun. So pretty. So you guys, I'm really, really excited about my new book too. I know it's not going to come out for a few months, but I really, really enjoyed creating it. It was so fun because it's floral arrangements. I just had a lot of fun with it. I really love flowers, so this one was different too. This coloring book's really different because I was looking at a lot of still lifes for it. I had a lot of photographs, like photographic references, and I also had real life still lifes, etc. And it's different because I was drawing what I was seeing. So it's more still lifes, like what I said, compared to my other coloring books where a lot of them I was drawing stuff from my head. Like I was making up some organic shapes and things, and I didn't do that as much as with this book. So yeah, it's really different, but it's fun. It's definitely more objective and more obvious, like what the shapes are, because they're flowers and arrangements, but there's like bridal bouquets in there, there's headpieces, there's like terrariums, there's bouquets, wreaths, tropical botanicals. I have a few like mushroom things in there, just like all kinds of weird mixes of flowers and botanicals. Yeah, it was really fun to make. I love this purple and the red. Oh my gosh, it looks so fun. So cool. Yeah, so I think when we get closer to February, once I get my book, I'll get some what are they called? I get some author copies that come early. So I'll like go through it with you guys, and then hopefully I can release a few pages early, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what my publishers think. And I'll do some more streams and stuff. I really want to do another like live coloring night too with friends. I haven't done that in so long because of like the pandemic, but yeah, I think it's time. It would be fun to do that again. Yeah, I'm really into this purple. Oh my gosh. I want to try this dark purple on top of it. It's like even darker than the dahlia purple. So yeah, it's almost like a deep, deep brownish purple. If you have something like that, or a dark brown, you can use that. And let's start to burnish. I'm gonna start to burnish the very tips and edges and like bring it down to the vein. I'm curious, are there any left-handers in here? Emily, I was just catching up on some of the things you were saying. Yeah, you're amazing though, because you're really good at like following through with finishing your coloring. I'm like a little bit OCD, and I'll be like, I'll start here, and then I'll go there, and then there, and then I just like don't finish sometimes. I'm okay with that, but yeah, it definitely takes it takes a lot of dedication and time to finish it. So I'm adding back in a little bit of red. I like to go really slow with my layers. I don't want to go too fast with the burnishing. I do want to add more of a heavier layer with this red on the tips of the leaves. Just to like really add some like vibrant, fiery red to it. I'm really going like soft around those yellow veins because it's really light. And I might actually need to add some orange in there just so that it fades better. So I'm gonna go and just use a basic orange. I'm gonna try to like blend those yellow veins into the purple with the orange. It's really hard to take just purple straight into yellow and layering it, that's gonna be really hard. So it's easier just to blend a similar color in the color scheme. You can also use like a sand color, which do I have this? I think I might have a sand. Yeah. So if you have sand, I use this color all the time. I just like love this neutral yellowish tone, a really neutral warm color. And it's really nice because it blends your warm neutrals really easily. If you need something in between. I mean, this stream isn't about me like teaching you guys anything either. I'm not like, I don't need to do that, but I'm happy to, but yeah, I'm mostly here because I like just want to connect and I just want to color with you guys, really. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. That looks pretty good, actually. I really like the sand burnished. Yeah. So my leaf tip, however, is like super, super, super dark. Like, let's look at that. I need to like really darken it, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna start burnishing a lot more now. I'm using that dark, I have a dark purple color, so I'm using dark purple and I'm gonna really just make that dark. Oh my goodness, it's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer! Oh my gosh, it's good to see your name in here. Thank you for joining us. I know it's late for a lot of people, so that's really cool you joined us. Yay! Deborah says, I must be colorblind. My Tuscan red looks like purple. Yes, it does. Yeah. It's kind of like a brown. It looks, you know, it depends on your lighting too. It looks like a brown to me. or it could be like a dark purple for sure. Totally. So yeah, I'm just burnishing right now with dark purple on those very, very top tips and edges because I really just want it to be dark and super moody and like gloomy and vibrant. I actually really like that our maple tree is like dark black burgundy colors. It's really cool. I'm glad it's not like a regular one. I don't know. Cool. Just different. It's a beautiful tree. It has so much shade cover in the summer. It's just so wonderful. I just am still shocked though that after today I learned from our ecologist person that it's an invasive species here. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that sucks. Like you would never expect a maple to be invasive or gosh, that's just so wild to me. Would never expect that. But what do I know? This is like all new to me. So actually, you know, I've been kind of going back and forth between Tuscan Red and my dark purple. Together, they look really nice. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad you made it. So glad you're here. Emily says, if you only knew how many works in progresses I have. Okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, that's totally me. But that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you just have to move on to the next thing and come back to it later. Or if you don't, then that's okay. I feel like that's totally okay. Sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, I can tell you, I have so many paintings that are like that. A lot of paintings I just I just don't ever feel that great about, and so I move on. Or sometimes I even paint over them. I don't have any shame. I'm like, yeah, it served its purpose when I was doing it, and yeah, it's okay. I don't know what's happening right here. Let's see. This should be probably a little bit lighter. I might add some orange into the area, this little section. Wow, you guys, I have more viewers right now than like an hour ago. Like double. So you guys are some night owls, I think. So welcome all of you people who are joining. That's awesome. And if you're just joining me recently too, if you guys want to follow along, we're coloring this leaf picture that I drew. Just zoomed out for you. We're coloring this together, and there's a link to it. It's a Google Doc, and it's going to be in the YouTube link. Yeah. So welcome people who are new. If you're just lurking, please jump in the chat. I would love to chat with you guys. This is like, it's just really fun for me because I haven't connected in a while. And so it's just really nice. So nice to connect with you guys. I really like how this leaf like slowly fades into the green down here. So that's going to be a challenge for me to do that. There's a lot of brown, but it's also like this really deep purple and then the green. Aw, Jennifer, that's so sweet. You made coloring gift bags. That's amazing. I love that. Aw. Yeah, I'm already hitting my sleepy limit too, Emily. I'm super tired. Lately too. It's just because of the time change too. I'm like, my body's like, no, this is late. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's like, yes, it is. I'm like, get with it. But it's hard. You can't just like transition overnight. I'm like struggling. I'm so tired. Even during the day, it's like so dark. And today especially, it was raining a lot. And it was really interesting weather today, actually. It was like beautiful and sunny and clear for like an hour and a half stretch, and then like kind of on and off. And then it was also super dark and pouring rain and like stormy and like intense. It was really like all over the place today, which is fun. It's like very moody. But when it's so dark like that, it just feels so late. You just kind of like want to be inside and be cozy. My daughter was like, I want to go to the playground. And I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're going to be slipping all over the slide and just like falling down. So right now I'm going to add, I'm doing sand. This is like my favorite color, my favorite neutral. And I'll push this up a little bit. I'm doing sand right here, down there. Just doing a layer. And I'm kind of trying to do this where it's like fading into the green, like I was saying. So I'm laying down sand. Do you guys find that if you look at an example of something that's already colored, or like a real life example, that it's easier for you to color it because you have a reference to colors? Or do you guys, would you rather color it just for fun, however you feel like? So would you rather look at something, like look at an example, or would you rather just like go for it? I'm curious. Jennifer says, I feel like I'm cheating if I look at examples. Oh my gosh, why? Does that bother you? Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this moss green that we were using earlier into this section. So I want to start that gradual transition from the purple and to the green. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm trying. I think this is actually kind of challenging, you guys. This is challenging for me, to be honest. Like this transition here from the purple to the green and the yellow and all that. I don't think it's super easy. I think I'm going to do maybe a little bit of orange, I see. Just like warm it up a little bit in the middle. Yeah, it's looking good because like I feel like the orange plus the moss green kind of turn into a nice brown, but there's like little areas where the brightness of each color pokes out. So that looks good to me so far. Now maybe I want to go back to... Okay, a little bit of the crimson red. Just a little bit. starting to blend into that section. And then now I'll do the purple. Daphne purple, I love this color. And I'm just gonna mostly focus on the edges. So Barb says she likes to just go for it, which means she doesn't look at a reference, she just does it. I love it. That's great. It's so fun. Very bold. And then let's see. Emily says most of her pages end up pastel. Oh, she prefers for fun. But sometimes she looks like she uses references for drawing. But coloring, just go for it. That's cool. And then let's see. Oh, welcome. I've totally missed you. Sorry. Welcome, Mr. D. Martin 1971. I like coloring with an example. Awesome. And thank you for joining in the chat. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, good night. Good night, Emily. Thank you so much for being in chat and joining tonight. It was so wonderful to talk to you again. It's been a while and I really enjoyed your company. Yeah, it was so fun. So I can't wait to do it again soon. And yeah, take care. And good night, Kim. Yes, I totally feel you. It's totally bedtime. Oh, yeah, thank you. This was fun. I seriously am so happy that you joined us. Thank you. So happy. Like hanging out with friends. It's so much fun. Okay, so then Jennifer says that she says a challenge to myself and my Parkinson's. Yeah, so yeah, you feel like you don't like to look at a reference. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that is definitely a challenge. I agree. That's cool though. I was really curious about what you guys thought about that and how you dealt with coloring, and then, you know, that's interesting to me. I like to know that. I personally, if I'm going to be honest, I do both. It really actually depends on my mood. Like right now, I'm clearly and very much committed to using a reference because the purpose of this drawing in the first place was to capture the beauty of these leaves in my backyard that I just thought were so amazing. So yeah, right now I'm using a reference, and my most recent coloring book that I'm releasing is pretty much all like references. So I guess lately, yeah, I've been kind of leaning on references lately. But you know, when I'm coloring for fun, yeah, I definitely want to just go for it and not think about it. You know? I think that's less stressful too. And if you're going for like the relaxing time of it, you know, it's really relaxing to color. If you're going for that, then I think it's good to just like go for it and not think about the colors too much. So I'm adding a little more moss green in here into like a few little sections. I think we need like a different green, so maybe dark. I think maybe I do need like, see what this one is. This is Prussian green. It's a brighter green. Let's see what happens. I think we needed that. Like a little bit of a brighter green. Oh, that's cool, Jennifer. I'm glad to hear that you're seeing the live color along helps you to zen out with it. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I definitely enjoy watching other people on live streams too. So I'm kind of making little splotches with the green and adding it into the tips of this bottom leaf, because I want it to like have that gradient look, and I'm not really, I don't know if I'm getting there yet. I mean, I like it, but it's not quite there for me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep adding this green. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I'm sorry I'm putting you guys to sleep with this music too, but it's okay. It's bedtime, right? I'm gonna have to go pretty soon too. Oh, Jennifer, that's so cool! I didn't know you created a separate Facebook page for coloring in Parkinson's. That's so awesome! I love that you did that. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's really wild how there are some significant health benefits to coloring, which is, it sounds, you know, funny, but it's true. There's a lot going on with it, actually. And I don't think it's just coloring either, but the act of it, I mean, I think that what's cool about it is that the image is already there, the lines are already there, so you don't have to think about creating the subject, and you just show up and you just start coloring it. And I think it's pretty easy to jump into, you know? It kind of harkens back to, I feel like, childhood, you know, when we were little kids and we were coloring. That's what we do when you're little kids, you know? And something about it is cathartic, and it's really healthy for us to like slow down. I really like how this leaf is turning out. I'm going to add some more yellow to the vein. Oh, and by the way, those of you who are going to bed soon, make sure that you guys tag me in posts with your coloring. I want to see what you do. Even if it's just partially colored too, I would love to see. Just send me a story or DM me if you want on Instagram or Facebook. I'm not very good at Facebook. Sorry, you guys. If you if you've been trying to message me, I'm horrible at Facebook. But I'm definitely on Instagram, and so you guys can DM me, tag me. I would love to see this page, or really in all of your pages, all of your colorings. I'm gonna move on to these other sections here. So now I want to add this like yellowish orange plus green. So I'm just laying down this canary yellow. So look at how cool that is. It's like fading into the green. You have a pastel pencil set for me? What? What do you mean? You're so sweet. That's so cool that you do giveaways. That's awesome. I need to do that more. I love that you're fostering your own community. That's awesome, Jennifer. Okay, so I think I might go back to my moss green color. Ooh, this is like gonna be challenging for me because there's like little tiny veins within the sections. So, I don't know. How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna just do like the... Okay, so I'm gonna do like the tips, like the outer edges inward, basically, with this mossy green. You could just do like a brownish green or a green or a brown if you don't have that. just gonna like fade that inward softly. You got me some Aster ones from Poland? I don't even know what that is. Sorry. I gotta change this song. What's happening? Okay. Yeah, I think this looks nice. What's cool is that this leaf has a lot of orange in it. Where the like yellows, oranges, and greens, and a little red too. So I'm gonna add orange, just like a little section. So I'm probably gonna go to bed in like 10 minutes or so, but I'm still here for now. Went by really fast. Oh my gosh, that was 2 hours, so fast. But it was so good to talk to you guys all. Like, it was so fun to connect. I barely colored anything, but I don't care because that's not the point. Again, if you're interested in any of my other books, they're all in the links below in my channel. I think there's some links down here. You can click. I have a coloring master class. And my new book is coming out in February. So there's a link for that. It's on Amazon for pre-order. And also I was going to say, if you guys do pre-order, which is, thank you so much for everyone who's already done that. If you do pre-order, it's really helpful for the book because that's actually how the bigger stores pick it up. So they see that, like, if it's doing well, they can see the amount of pre-orders and stuff. If it's doing well, then the stores like to see that, and then they will often order, which is really cool. So yeah, it's always good to pre-order. So if you've already done that, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Seriously, awesome. I think I'm gonna go back to this Daphne, or I'm sorry, this is Dahlia. Yeah. Did I call it Daphne earlier? Oh my gosh. Dahlia, it's Dahlia purple. So I'm going back to this Dahlia purple. I'm just kind of like adding in little sections, maybe mostly to the tip. I want to finish this so bad though, because I love these colors. And I know they're so fleeting. Like, even this leaf that I have is going to look different tomorrow, which is really frustrating to me. I guess it's like a metaphor of life, though. But what do you do? Oh my goodness. It's definitely nighttime. I feel like here, fall came and like hit us so fast and so hard. Remember that we were having a little party in our backyard with a few friends, and it was like a so long summer party. And then at the very end of it, it was like all of a sudden these like super harsh winds came in. The sky got dark, winds came in, it started blowing everything like super hard. And we're like cleaning up really fast and like heading indoors. And that was it. And it was like summer was over like that, just like so fast. It was really wild. Yeah, and I feel like after that, it just kind of like got colder and like rainy so fast. And now it's already November. I'm like, I don't even know how this happened so fast, but I'm still getting used to the climate here in Portland. Yeah, I love how this is turning out though. I'm really happy with these colors. So I'm just sort of like layering. I have like now I'm using Tuscan red. So I have like Dahlia purple, Tuscan red, orange, moss green, canary yellow. This is hard though. I mean, this one's, I think it's definitely a challenge to emulate this leaf because of that gradient, that fade from the purple to the green and yellow and orange. There's a lot going on. So of course I had to choose something that was challenging. But I love it. Oh, wow. Jennifer says, many colorists have been trying to get this certain 50 pastel color pencil set. And you have a bunch to share. Oh my gosh, wow. That's so cool. Well, that's awesome. I would love to try them. You're so sweet. Oh goodness. Do you guys like when I share a coloring page for you to print and then to download, print, and then color with me? Do you guys like to do that? Or what else do you like to do? Is there something else that you'd rather do instead? Like a page from one of my coloring books? Or we could just color anything we feel like? I don't know. I'm curious. What do you guys like to do? Or is it just like way more fun just to color along? Which I feel like that's super fun, for sure. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Jennifer. I'll check it. Yay! Going back to this Dahlia purple, which is like, okay, that one plus, hang on, dark purple. Those two colors are really nice. I really want to draw in these little veins too, but that's a lot going on and I don't know if I have the patience for that, so I might skip it. Might just do like little splotches here and there. All right, you all, I'm gonna have to start to wrap this up. I can't believe it's already almost 10 o'clock here, which is like almost 11 or my body clock time, but I'm trying really hard to get on daylight saving time. Whew, but yeah, this has been really fun and it'd be really cool to do more often. I'll definitely do it more often. And I'll get a better mic for sure. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Mr. D. Martin. Color along live, totally. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I definitely think that's a good format too, because it's like we're all doing it together. Yeah. Well, I hope all of you guys enjoyed this stream. Again, I want to see what you've done. Please tag me in your stories or send me a DM of what you did, or on Facebook too. Just like show me what you did, because I am really excited to see. And if you finish it too, I would love to see that. That'd be really cool. I might even like do this next week and then finish the other side of the leaf, or I don't know. But we'll see. I'll have to figure out when I'm going to stream again. I'm not sure what time is the best, because I'm on the West Coast, so it's hard for a lot of people, but we'll figure it out. So anyways, yeah, thanks everyone for joining. It was so fun to talk to you all. Hope you guys get a good night's sleep, and hopefully you're more relaxed after all of this, and hopefully you can enjoy coloring. Like me, I hadn't colored in a while, so this is really cool. Just to like get the pencils out and connect with you guys. It was really nice to connect with you guys again. Yeah, so thanks everyone for getting on chat and being there and like being present with me. It seriously makes my heart so happy to like see you in chat and see you guys show up. And I love knowing that all these people are out there with me. We're coloring the same thing together. I think it's just the coolest thing. So I appreciate you guys joining me, and yeah, have a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Good night.